Welcome
there.
back. I was just gonna do a little low energy intro for you, but never mind.
Hey there, Pokemon trainers. I'm Ash.
I'm Nick.
And we're here today to break down a little bit of the news, a lot of it news, a whole lot of news, a
Uh,
whole lot of news for everyone except LGS.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Actually, that's a lie. They're right off the bat, there's a really cool announcement that we didn't get to in our previous one because it hadn't been announced yet, but obviously local championship points are coming back to the TCG. So a lot of stores will be going back to running proper, outside of just like properly running the store championships, things like that. So we'll start seeing that starting next year, which will be nice
Yep.
because I won't have a whole lot of time to go to tournaments. So
Yeah. They sent us the official announcement. Store champions are back. Point tournaments are back. They're going back to the old like mandatory reporting for the league systems. But with that, they did not come outright and say it, but it was heavily implied that likely it'll be also the return of things like league promos and participation stuff like that, which is very nice. I've been missing those.
you're just missing them for your decks.
Oh no, just in general, it's probably one of the questions we get most often is like, are we offering promos and stuff like that when we do our weekly leagues? Which the answer is no, because there are none right now, unless people want 1,000 copies of the thank you. What was it?
Hydreigon.
Yeah.
From I want to say Rebel Clash.
This will be this also means we're probably going to start seeing a little bit of a split where stores going to have league day and more of the casual day, where league day will be show up with your meta deck and play seriously because there's stuff on the line, whereas the other day will just be kind of Pokemon for the love of Pokemon, which is also what we're doing. Unrelated. Hint, hint. Coming soon.
I think both days are gonna be meta days.
Oh, absolutely. But one of the days is going to be like promos are on the line. The other day will be well, not necessarily on the. It'll be. Or correctly, Pokemon doesn't Pokemon's league system work how like at the end of the league, it's like for the best place gets first, second, third, and then everyone else gets like the thank you for showing up promo.
I believe so, but I'm not 100% certain, unfortunately.
It's been like 3 years since we've had one, so.
And then I know I mentioned it in the last episode. The Ultra Premium Arceus collection announced just for GameStop. It's GameStop exclusive. If you haven't ordered it, definitely look into making sure you can get one. I haven't checked recently because I already have my order, so why would I go back?
Yeah.
But yes, I believe it was MSRP $99.
Yes.
As opposed to like the usual 121 you were used to seeing with the Ultra Premium collections. But
yeah.
I mean, considering it's going through GameStop, they pretty much have to stick to that price.
Yeah,
so.
the one upside to all these collections going through big box retailer right now is they're basically handed MSRP, and that's just what it's at. There's no like, oh, GameStop A is selling it for 120 and GameStop B is selling it for 150, but B has twice as many or whatever.
Next big thing, of course, we also was like the leading thing that brought up the discussion last week, how Japan is moving towards tamper-proof boxes with having like the with the hollow stickers, the pull tabs. So it's obviously been opened and tampered with, things of that sort, which is good, well needed.
Yes.
I'm hoping it's something that we'll start seeing in the West, but ultimately it really just depends on how things go in Japan. Japan first, of course.
I doubt we're not going to end up seeing these because I think every market they've rolled out and they've been successful for.
So it's just a matter of time, I suppose.
Yep.
Next bit of news, of course, is another exclusive. Actually, all the product we're announcing today in this episode is pretty much exclusive to one store or another.
Like 3 or 4 in a row.
Next one is the Eevee Collection. It's been teased for a little while. We will be receiving that GameStop exclusive once again. I believe it is coming out in, I want to say, November.
Yes, I believe the date I was given when I ordered mine
November
was
11th for $70. What it comes with is each of the evolutions in V form, as well as a bunch of additional packs. What is it? 9 packs. And then, of course, a code card for live. So,
Yeah, I mean,
Eevees. Get
yeah,
your Eevees while they're hot.
it's yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a premium collection. It's got a bunch of promo Eevee. There's not really most of these aren't like, oh my god, this is the world's best deal. They're just like, hey, it's a Pokemon you like. You should probably buy that.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Next set of release is Mew and Kyurem V boxes. Standard the standard V collections.
Mhm.
Both are going to be exclusive to Best Buy. Pretty much the same normal things.
Mhm.
Normal card, giant card, about 4 packs. So usual stuff. Dropping November 4th in Best Buy only.
Mhm.
Uh, Next collection is the Darkrai V Star and Shaman V Star collections, which are going to be Walmart exclusive. Uh, November 1st. Sorry. I was something I read on here, but yeah, November 1st. No prices just yet, but pretty much standard. Same
Mhm.
standard fanfare,
Yeah.
normal card, jumbo card packs.
Yeah, I saw a couple people speculating that these are going to be like Black Friday exclusives, but I don't think they're that dumb to try and like be, hey, come to Walmart on Black Friday to get this box.
I honestly hope
That's
not.
like, hey, you want to end up with your kid on a YouTube compilation of people being punched during a Black Friday sale? Because that's how it happens. Actually, on second thought, make them a Black Friday exclusive.
And then there's another one that was just announced. The Vmax Dragons Premium Collection. Exclusive at Target, November 4th. It will be coming with Rayquaza V and VMAX and Duraludon V and VMAX, as well as 11 packs. And, usual fanfare, but I'm enjoying like the premium collections that are not geared towards just one Pokemon. Like we saw the
Hmm.
heavy hitters. We have now the Dragon Premium Collection. It's just
Hmm.
nice to kind of see these things.
It's a little odd that they're spreading these out. Like, they're all within like the same 1 or 2 week window of release, but they're like, you get one, and you get one, and you get one, and you get one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't. Is this like a exclusivity deal they've signed up signing with like all the big box retailers, or
Where's the love for
yeah?
the love for the LGS?
Hmm.
Come on. I mean, we obviously can't complain because we're the ones that are allowed to run the
Hmm.
tournaments, do pre-release events, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So we still get a lot of benefits out of it, but
I don't know. Maybe this is a love your LGS idea where all the big box stores have to deal with them, and we don't have to field the phone calls for this one.
a reverse love your LGS.
Yep. Hey, we know you've been getting a lot of annoying phone calls about those Charizards, so we're gonna give everyone else the rest of these premium collections, so you can just worry about that one.
And then the last big bit of as far as like major releases comes, January 6th, we will be seeing the promo collections coming out for Scarlet and Violet. We've seen these in the past few years where they'll come with like the starters, few like base set packs. So base set Scarlet Violet maybe. Um Actually no, it might not be Scarlet Violet packs. That would be a little too wishful, but yeah, looking at the previous collections, it doesn't look like they had the current packs.
Hmm.
So, at the very least, we're going to see collections featuring
Hmm.
Quaxley, Sprigatito, and Fuecoco, as well as Miraidon and Koraidon. Uh, of course, that's kind of all we have as far as detail goes, but it's something that they've been doing the past few generations, so
Hmm.
it'll be fun. At the very least, it'll give people a taste of Scarlet Violet while we're waiting for the official drop
Hmm.
in probably a month after that.
Yeah, this is the only reason I could think they might not be putting Scarlet Violet packs in. Is just that it is like you get the cards, and then you can't do anything with the cards.
Uh that's kind of it as far as product goes, but I mean, there's still a fair bit of news that's been going
Hmm.
around in the Pokemon world. Pokemon TCG officially launching in China, which is huge.
Hmm.
It's not been in mainland China for the longest time or at all, I don't think. So the fact that they went through all the hoops to get it trademarked and
Hmm.
everything, they're going to be starting with Sun Moon era packs. in China and then moving up from there.
Hmm.
But that is a huge market that they're going to be getting into. So it's
Really.
going to be also just kind of fun seeing uh what the Chinese side of the fan base, what they do with these cards, with these decks, because they again, a lot
Hmm.
of untapped potential. We might be seeing a lot of new decks that a lot of like the Western or like the Japanese we've just not come up with yet.
Hmm.
I mean, it'll be a little while before that happens, but still.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm breaking the tablet. Don't mind me. um, of course, Pokemon's also been teasing a lot of the stuff. They put out a new trailer featuring Cloth. I'm really breaking the tablet now. Cloth, Armorage, I want to say is what it's called, and uh, I can't remember what they're called, but the really cool Mega Man ripoffs for Pokemon. The big takeaway was everyone was doing Crab Rave because Cloth. They also teased what is it, Grafii, which is adorable. I don't care. It's a poison type, so of course I love it. And there's like I said, there's a lot going on, but it's
Hmm.
also been fairly quiet. We have regionals already popping back up. Uh, we have some of our local guys that are going to be going down to Peoria the next week, which by the time this video goes up, they'll probably already be down there. Good luck, guys.
Hmm.
We're rooting for you. I'm probably gonna have that. I'm definitely gonna be having that streaming while I can.
Yeah. Might see if we can get one or two of them on after they come back to give us a little rundown of how everything went in Peoria for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be
Mhm.
fun because this will be the first time Lost Origins or Lost Origin will be allowed in
Mhm.
competitive play. So seeing if any of those decks end up coming through in the meta, I'm
Mhm.
expecting Giratina is
Yeah.
without a doubt. But uh I mean, I'm still expecting a lot of Palkias, probably a lot of Arceus,
Mhm.
and a little mix of here and there.
Mhm. Yeah, I can. It'll definitely be interesting to see if Lost Origin has any real shakeup to the current established metas.
You mean the current
Yeah.
Arceus?
Yeah.
Still salty.
I'm just so tired of seeing that deck like every single time a tournament result gets posted. It's like, yes, let's just scroll through like 30 entries of Arceus decks to get to anything else. Who knew that like an engine that lets you search out all of your trainers and an engine that lets you search out anything is very good in a game.
Just a few more months.
I know. If I have to, if I log in more time to TCG Online and just sit there while I watch my opponent go Sobble, Drizzile, Inteleon, Scoop of Net, Sobble for like 13 minutes, I'm like, can you just kill me already with the Arceus? Because like all I've seen you do so far is just chain Inteleons over and over. I've played like 2 cards this game. I'm just tab. Like, sure, whatever, do your thing, dude. Let me know when your Inteleons are done so I can kill them all. Because the Greninja, the radiant variety,
Mhm.
Moonlight Shuriken,
Mhm.
very good at dealing with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun just watching them just loop it and loop it and loop it. And I go, anyways, Moonlight Shuriken, just that and that, please. Oh, you're right. You're playing Arceus, so you just like rescue carried everything back. Right, I forgot about that.
Anyways, I'm gonna do it
Yep.
again.
Yeah. God, I hate that stupid deck. I'm just gonna play the same 3 cards over and over.
Not salty in the slightest.
This man played 4 Scoop of Nets, 4 Sobble, 4 Drizzle, 4 Inteleon, and 1 Arceus. That was the entirety of his plays. The entire game was just Drizzile, sure, or Sobble, Drizzile, get the Scoop of Net, Inteleon, get 2 more Scoop of Nets, scoop it up, do it. I'm like, dude, really? Are you trying to win? Or are you just trying? Or is there like a secret challenge to play as many like cards in one turn without doing anything?
I wouldn't be surprised, in all honesty, if that was
Yeah.
the case.
Oh god.
But yeah,
Just give me live so I can just ship my entire collection over there, turn my 300 copies of Melmetal V into something useful.
right. Or my oh god, I don't even the 37 Zigzagoons.
Just give me this stupid, was it the Jolteon that says you don't get to have abilities?
Oh, memory
Or,
capsule. Yeah,
yes,
do run
yeah.
memory capsule Jolteon.
Yeah, just like, you're just gonna sit there and feel
It's
bad for
only
your life.
it's
Or
only if they have water energy attached though.
that's fine.
It doesn't stop the Sableye.
Nah, fair. I don't know. I'll reverse Path to the Peak. Only Pokemon without rule boxes have no abilities.
I think that's Empoleon V.
There we go. Got there.
I think. I'm not sure. I would have to double check.
No, I think Empoleon V shuts off rule boxes as well.
No, it does the opposite. It doesn't shut off rule boxes.
Oh, okay.
But it might just be basic Pokemon. That I don't remember.
I can still live with. I'll find a way to kill that stupid.
But yeah, it's a lot of releases coming in November. Paradigm Trigger is the new set that's coming out in Japan in the next month or so, featuring Lugia, which we'll obviously be getting in our set, Silver Tempest. Actually, Lugia looks interesting because essentially its star ability says you can take any 2 colorless Pokemon from your discard and put them onto the bench, which at first doesn't. Well, it excludes rule box Pokemon, which at first doesn't seem great. But then you could remember you can just straight up grab, stage 2 Pokemon, Pokemon that you struggled to get out in the first place, or maybe just grabbing a Bibarel again.
I think that's a great segue to talk about some Paradigm Trigger.
I mean,
because there's some interesting stuff in this one.
Yeah.
Little still surprising there's no more official Lost Zone support, because we got it obviously with Origin, and then the next 2 Japanese sets they've shown off don't have any.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping that means that either the special set coming out in January will have something, or going to Scarlet Violet, they're just going to be having like a kind of a constant Lost Zone sub theme going on.
Man, I wish. I enjoy the Lost Zone. It makes things so much trickier to play with, and it makes it a lot more difficult to try and just guess what your opponent is thinking. Like, I love the Lost Zone. I love the changes it just does to the meta every time it's been introduced. So
even just like going Scarlet Violet forward, even there's like every set's gonna have 2 to 5 cards that play with the Lost, so just gotta give a constant little like, hey, here's some additional support, hey, here's an additional like attacker, just here and there, so the deck can exist without being trapped to one singular set.
Yeah, like that was also the kind of the issue we saw with Single and Rapid Strike and Fusion Strike. Like, they got a little bit of support here and there, but it was mostly based to Fusion Strike and battle styles.
Yeah, it was definitely a little frustrating to like look at cards and be like, oh, this says like your single strike Pokemon do X, except that I only have like 5 Pokemon to choose from, and only 2 of those are playable. Anyways, moving on to the set.
But yeah, there's some really fun things they've already been teasing with both this and Incandescent Arcana. I'm looking forward to Silver Tempest when it comes out, because obviously we'll be getting the grand majority of these, plus a lot of the cards they've cut out up from previous sets, previous Japanese releases.
Yeah, let's get into some silly cards.
Yeah.
You're just hovering on that unknown.
Yeah, no, one of the funniest ones I've seen yet, and one of the ones I wasn't expecting to ever see, Unknown V and Unknown VStar. Unknown is one of the ones that always like sneaks into a set and always does something really ridiculous. And Unknown V and VStar, no exception to that. Unknown VStar specifically has the ability for 3 colorless energy Star Cipher, or the VStar power. Until this Pokemon leaves play, it gains an ability that has the effect all your opponent's Pokemon's weakness is now psychic. How fun is that? Just, oh yeah, by the way, all your Pokemon are weak to psychic. Oh, look at that. I have Mew VMAX, or I have Sylveon. I'm just gonna go to town.
I'm still just laughing at it's the unknown V's attack of triple colors. If you only have one prize remaining, you win the game.
Yeah, which again, just slap a memory capsule on it.
Mm-hmm.
Arcan and Archeops, ones that I'm excited for. Archeops in particular is a colorless Pokemon. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Look at Lugia. That has the ability Primal Turbo. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 special energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck.
Mm-hmm.
No, this turn ends. None of that. Like, just straight up search for special energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. This is not something we see often.
Something, play like 3 copies with like amazing rare Stake Bird. Just, hey, it's my turn. I'm gonna attach to energy. I'm gonna attach to energy. I'm gonna attach to energy. You're dead. Yes.
Yeah.
That I can absolutely see getting a lot of play, even if they just once again slots into the RCS deck where it goes, hey, on my turn, I'm gonna get like a twin energy and a double turbo energy or something. Look at that. I can now attack with Arceus, which is going to just get like the rest of the energy I need.
Mm-hmm.
Or even just, oh, I can attack with Arceus, so I'll just use this to put it onto like something else and just go to now I've got, 4 energy generators a turn.
But also you can just do the Ho-Oh that's in the set.
Mm-hmm.
Says that if it's in your discard pile, you can put it into your put it onto your bench and attach you can attach up to 4 basic energy cards of, I believe it's different types. I could be wrong on that. I know its attack goes off of different types of energy attached to it. But once you do this, your turn ends.
Mm-hmm.
Just do that, and then next turn, Thornton switch over to Amazing Rare Yveltal, and then you only have 1 more energy to go, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And just a thought.
Yeah.
There's also I know some of my friends and myself included have been staring at 2 of the things that they introduced in the set as well, which is Poketools that have VStar powers, which we kind of saw this with the scrolls having attacks on them. So seeing this trend, seeing this trend continue isn't necessarily surprising, but it's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, Grove Tablet, says has the ability Star Alchemy. During your turn, you may search your deck for any 1 card put in your hand. It's just essentially baby Arceus without the Arceus attached.
Yep.
Which, if people want to take advantage of that 1 single use of a VStar power, not a bad way to go.
Oh, I'm probably going to end up playtesting with like 2 or 3 copies of New Vmax, if only just for like, it searches out a card and it's an item to discard to cram. Like, that might replace 1 or 2 cards that I already play in there, just as like a free, like, oh, I'm just going to get the one thing I need guaranteed, rather than having to like do the usual Mew dig through half my deck every turn.
And then the next one is Earth Tablet. This one has a V-Star attack, which is Star Gravity for 3 colorless. Put damage counters on all your opponent's V Pokemon until they have 100 HP remaining. Which, this might be the one thing that, like, Jolteon VMAX needed to come back to life. Because just having it with 100 left, you just immediately switch into Jolteon VMAX and just start sniping things off the bench. That'll be fun, but it ultimately depends on if Standard keeps riding the V train, or if people are going to start going back to single prize decks. But I mean, all the same, it's going to be interesting to see it.
Yeah, this one will definitely be a meta call. Now, after you mentioned single prize, I'm like, oh right, because against like a very heavy like V-Star VMAX meta, that can put a lot of pressure on it very quickly. But if it's all like you're playing against Regis, it's, oh no, you did 30 to 50 damage to all of them.
Well, no, I mean, this doesn't even work on non-Vs.
Oh yeah,
it specifically targets Vs.
I forgot that does say Pokemon. I keep reading as your opponent's Pokemon. Like, yeah, no, never mind. That does absolutely nothing to single prizers.
But I know it ended up bringing up the argument of does Zapdos V's ability trigger off of this, and would it
Mhm.
make it cost less, which is a very interesting argument
Yeah. I'm
that I was
ass-
not expecting to get as soon as this card was revealed.
I'm assuming this is gonna be another one of the ones where like once it's officially released, there'll be a ruling on it. But while it's still just in spoiler like preseason, you're just gonna have to guess.
Mhm. Yeah, I am curious to see if on that ruling, like, ultimately probably not going to be the way I play it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an interesting way to look at it at the very
Mm-hmm.
least. I'm curious to see if we're going to see any more of these Poke tools that have V-Star abilities attached or tags attached, uh, and just see what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, I really like this one, but again, it does literally nothing against your single prize decks.
Yep.
So, but I don't know. I think we covered a lot of what's been going on in the past
Mm-hmm.
month or so.
Yeah, just a lot of product releases and a little bit of competitive news.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it was a little bit of everything
Mm-hmm.
because also just again Scarlet Violet news with with new Pokemon are being teased. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this
Mm-hmm.
week's episode. We apologize for being a little low energy. We've had a lot going on IRL as well, so.
Mm-hmm.
But as always, I'm Ash,
I'm Nick.
and we'll catch you next time.